Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be playing in a cute little lace wig from Wild African. You guys know these are my folk. I love my folk. Who am I? I absolutely love Wild African, and I definitely have worked with this company a few times. So when they reached out and wanted me to review again, of course I obliged. And of course I've already took a sneak peek, and she's going to be so cute. You also get your nice dust bag, which y'all already know. They also gave me wig caps, and then they gave me the usual, which is a rat tail comb and also a baby hair brush. We're going to be doing a quick install with this one, and the reason is I just kind of want to show you guys a step-by-step of how to do it at home and not like take 2, 3, 4, and 5 hours. I know for me sometimes it does take a long time as well, but it's not always necessary, especially when you get a wig that's already ready made. And yes, you guys can see it's a wavy bob, so whenever you receive textured hair, it makes it that much more easy to go ahead and get a quick style in. So they did pre-bleach her. It is a little bit yellow in there, so it's almost like the bleach was on there almost too much, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put the powder in the parting, so that's gonna be perfect. And you guys can see here the difference in the lace right here and the difference in the lace right here. Where you can see has a little bit of a tint to it. That's because the knots are bleached, and that is absolutely normal. There's also a little bit of excess lace in the back.
So first step is going to be to tint your lace. I used a leg spray, kind of like an airbrush spray, and it came out awesome. Get a load of this hairline and how well it blends with my own hairline. I'm going to go ahead and do this as a glueless install, meaning I'm not going to use any glue, any gel, any spray. Also get a load of how amazing the natural texture to this hair is. We're going to go ahead and amp it up in just a moment, but first we're going to work on the crown of the head. Now, as I said before, there were like half an inch of parting that was not exposed, so I went ahead and evened out the parting and utilized every inch, every piece of that parting, and I kind of made sure that the parting did not revert by going ahead and using my electric hot comb. This is going to go ahead and lay the hair down, kind of get rid of any flyaways. So I went ahead and did that around the hairline as well. Now what you see here is just a snippet. I did take my time a little bit more and kind of literally press out the crown so that it would be nice and smooth and sleek for this install. If I did not mention, they did pre-pluck the hairline and everything looked amazing. So at this point I was completely pleased with the hairline, so I went ahead and worked on the length of the hair. All I did for styling is I added a little bit of mousse, and everything I used is linked in the description bar for you guys to check out. I wasn't sure how well the curl would hold or the wave, so I did kind of use a little bit of a scrunch method, but I did not use any water or any other products, literally just a mousse. And this mousse that I used smells so good. At this point I kind of did realize that the hairline did need to be customized a little bit more, so I opted to tweeze on both sides. Now, tweezing your hairline on your head with the wig on your head does sometimes agitate your hairline just a little bit, so if it's more comfortable, go ahead and take your wig off and do this on a wig head. But for me, I am definitely used to this. Make sure that you also have a nice good sharp pair of tweezers. This is going to help the process so much, and make sure that they're not too sharp or too harsh. As I mentioned in a video previous to this one, I picked up a fresh pair of tweezers. I think they were Jabonesque is the brand from Target, and those things like tore a lace up. I don't know how or why, but those things were way too harsh. These here I'll have linked down below, and they normally work perfect for me. Now for me that made a huge difference, but we're going to continue on to the lower part of the lace and continue to go ahead and just thin it out as much as we can without over plucking, so that the hairline is a little bit more smooth. Now, since we're not going to go ahead and bond the hair down, we're going to use an edge tool to kind of just slick it in the front and make it look a little bit more natural. You do not want the wig to look like it is just sitting on top. You want it to be melted and blended, even if you're not using glue. So I went ahead and added my powder, and then I went ahead and added a scarf on top. You can also use styling strips, and that's a great option, but this is going to help it to kind of melt Now the parting did kind of bug me a little bit because again it is a little bit on the orange side. You can use a darker powder like a contour or bronzer powder that is a shade darker than your complexion to go ahead and make that change or kind of like deepen it a little bit. I did not do that here, but I'm definitely going to try that probably later today. And these are the results. You guys can see by adding the scarf, it kind of helped to melt the lace so that it looks like, you know, it's bonded down and not just sitting on top of my hairline. Also, at the very last minute, I did decide to do a few swoops. Again, I get a little bit insecure about that line of demarcation when it comes to the lace versus your actual forehead or hairline, and the swoops definitely helped me to feel much more insecure. And this is just a pure edge control, not anything that will bond it down. So literally if you lift, it would come up, and you can kind of see past on the left side where I did not make baby hairs. You can definitely see that demarcation much more. So the swoops definitely did help to kind of finesse, and that's what this is all about. Finesse and make it look amazing, and this definitely does look amazing.
Okay, so I am done. This one was actually pretty fun. I kind of wanted to do no baby hair, but you know, I feel like I'm gonna say this, and every time I try to do no baby hair is that I have to do something. So I kind of lightly swooped. I kind of want to go ahead and put the scarf back on and let that set and not be so shiny up here. But you know, I'll do that off camera. Now, I did not use any glue, so I don't want to really lift too much like right here and have to redo that, but I did not do any glue. So this definitely was a glueless install. I think it's been a very long time since I've done a glueless install, just because by habit I always just go ahead and spray that got to be glue spray on and know that my wig is going to be secured, and I'm not trying to, you know, prove anything to anyone. Majority of the wigs that I do, once I customize them, they can be glueless, especially nowadays because companies got that juice. Like Wild African got that sauce. Like they know how to pre-plug, they know how to go ahead and bleach the knots and whatnot, and they know how to make the wig look awesome out. So let me know what you guys think of this one. Again, she came from Wild African. All the details on her are linked in the description bar, as well as links to everything that I used to style this wig. Also, contacts. You guys have been loving the contacts lately. I have been loving the contacts lately. I kind of wish they were my eyes. I love myself. I know when people wear contacts and extensions, like, love yourself, girl. Trust me, I love myself, but I think the switch up has been super fun. So if you want to know where I got these, I have that information in the description bar as well, and I'll leave it there for a while because you guys will be seeing more from me with the contacts. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.